looking at it.
So we never gonna switch to
Looking at
YouTube,
it.
huh? You brought that up, and we're just still on
Dude,
Twitch.
there's so many other things I gotta worry about with this stupid fucking podcast that switching to YouTube is at the bottom of the list. I gotta make sure that it runs every week before I even try to move it.
Fair enough.
You know what it is? We started getting followers again, like randomly, and so I'm like, oh, dude, I'm back in.
Okay.
Twitch is pulling me back in, dude. They heard me talking about moving to YouTube.
That'll do it, though.
Okay, let's plant some more viewers on this guy.
I mean, we have 41 now.
Yeah, one of the followers we got wasn't a bot for once.
But
So
it's like we
lucky.
usually get them from the video gameplay, not the movies.
Yeah, but like they say that you can build a following if you stream more regularly. So that's I'm just streaming more regularly, you know? I'm going to make my mic a little hotter so that you guys know to turn me down or not. Hola, amigos. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Right? That's welcome, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I nailed it. Yeah, bienvenidos, muchachos. It's just the Mexicans.
Muchachos, dude, come on.
No, just the muchachos. Come on. You know 97% of our viewer base has been.
Nah, man, I looked at the analytics. It's like 27% women.
Yeah, it's like 70-30 is what I thought it was.
It pretty much is.
That's not as funny as saying 97%. Do we have a thing? I didn't make one. I'm be real with you guys.
No, I didn't make one.
Okay.
Nah, dude, it's a movie.
Boy, oh boy.
I got my tabs pulled up, dude, so I'm ready.
I also have tabs pulled up.
I'm not ready for the synopsis.
I got you. I'll do the synopsis. If you can give me the Rotten Tomatoes, I'll do the synopsis. Mariachi, played by Antonio Banderas, which is different than the first person who played Mariachi, apparently.
Is it? I was about to ask, because they said it's a trilogy, but... Like,
it is, but
it's like a trilogy.
I think after he got money... So he did the first one, he got more money, so he's like, look, I know that you're my sister's cousin's ex-boyfriend, but you can't be mariachi anymore. And
he's in the movie, though.
He is, right? Isn't he one of the other mariachi members who come up?
Yeah, is he Kanta or something, I think.
Like Antonio Banderas' character?
No.
So,
go ahead, James.
Yes. So, one of the two guys he calls in, one of the guys is the original, the guy with the longer hair that looks similar to Antonio Banderas' character.
So the machine gun one.
Yeah, he's the original character. But then what happened is the first one was successful. They got a ton of money, so then he obviously had the big budget and went and got, more professional actors. Especially too because like this is the same time around From Dusk to Dawn, so he had built those relationships with everybody.
So it was this and then From Dusk Till Dawn, right? Because a lot of people credit this movie as Salma Hayek's like break into Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
It goes this movie, and then he did the 4-room segment. He's like, "Oh man, Quentin Tarantino, let's do something." And then,
wait, he knew him then before 4 Rooms.
Yeah, because I guess the first time he knew Quentin.
That's interesting. We need to do a podcast just based on their bromance, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, all it was like so, and then too, like the beginning of the movie is just they refilmed it so that like that's the end of the other movie.
Oh, his wife dying or whatever.
So what Steve Buscemi is saying, that's the end of the last movie, but then they redid it so that Antonio Banderas could be in it. So then you'll be like, oh, okay, it's like it's carrying over from the first movie,
right? Assuming nobody saw the first movie, they were like, we'll just refilm it with this character whose name is Buscemi. Which is so fucking funny to me. So Mariachi plunges headfirst into the dark border underworld when he follows a trail of blood to the last of the infamous Mexican drug lords, Bucho. Played by how would you say that dude's first name? Joaquin Alameda. For an action-packed, bullet-riddled showdown with the help of his best friend Steve Buscemi, which is bullshit. Because that dude is flaky as fuck. Yeah, and a beautiful bookstore owner played by Salma Hayek. The mariachi tracks Bucho, takes on his army of desperados, and leaves a trail of blood of his own. Oh.
Is that what it says? Of his own?
Yeah, so he's leaving a trail of blood of his own because the beginning of this talked about how Bucho laid a trail of blood. This is a shitty synopsis. I mean, it's a good synopsis, but I don't like the way it's worded. It's garbage. It's doo-doo. So it's directed, written, and produced and edited by Robert Rodriguez. The other producers, Bill Borden. Cinematography by Guillermo Navarro, which is the dude who did the cinematography for From Dusk Till Dawn. Music by Los Lobos. Production companies, Columbia Pictures and Los Hooligans Productions. Distributed by Sony Pictures. Release date of August 25th, 1995. With a runtime of 105 minutes. It had a budget of $7 million with a box office return of $25.4 million, which is wild. Yeah. This dude's like,
this is $7 million? What the hell?
Well, this is the Wikipedia one. I trust Box Office Mojo more. But what does Box Office Mojo say? I believe it though.
Oh, I
for the budget, I don't think it ever has budget, does it?
Yeah, Box Office Mojo
You have
does.
to like go through it. They have like multiple layers. I don't like the way the layout is now. It used to be so much easier to look through.
Yeah. What's the Rotten Tomato stuff, Eric?
Rotten Tomatoes, 66% on the tomato meter. 47 critics say 66% of them say, hey, watch the shit.
I guess.
Audience score 79% with over 100,000 views or ratings. So,
yeah, I mean
sort of decent.
That's how I would describe this movie. It's sort of decent.
Sort of decent.
I liked From Dusk Till Dawn way better.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like the critics' consensus is like Desperado contains almost too much action and too little story.
Yeah,
and it's like like.
I mean, but it's crazy, right? Like seeing his writing style, which is like, we'll make it up on the day. I don't know, like whatever, man. And then the next movie he did, Quentin wrote it, and it's like, yo, this white boy can write. Holy shit.
What's crazy though is like literally most of the story of this movie is the first movie.
Yeah.
There's not that much story after.
This is like, I mean, but when you look at it in the form of how he envisioned it, I guess, which is the first movie is, the rising action. This is the peak, and then the next movie is probably the come down, right? It's the third act of this 3-act structure. Yeah, this movie's all action.
That movie has almost just as much action, though.
What? Once Upon a Time in Mexico? I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's the same thing, dude. Just guitars, guns, blowing shit.
It's probably even bigger, yeah.
It probably is because the first two made money off of nothing.
The whole time.
Yeah. This movie is silly. Honestly, I wasn't.
Antonio Banderas' character, he's like legit how you would act if you're trying to shoot someone. You're like at all angles, dude. Your feet are all fucking sideways and shit. You don't care.
He
shoots the one guy sidearm gun, and I was like, bro, what are you doing?
He gives off the same energy as like Indiana Jones. He's just some
silly
fucking dude who's trying to get some shit done, and if you're in the way, you're getting a bullwhip to the neck, and that's it.
The faces he makes is funny too.
Oh
not seeing the first one. I don't know if they like foreshadow like the ending or if that's like explicit in the first one, because like nothing in the movie told me the twist unless I just missed it.
Oh, I agree. So when he talked about his brother, I thought his brother was one of the other mariachi dudes who showed up.
I could see that. Yeah.
And then when they get to the compound and he's like, it was my own little brother. I was like, from where?
Yeah.
How, bro?
Is it like the first movie? Were we supposed to?
I think so, maybe.
I don't know.
But even then, this movie frames it as a twist. So it's not like you're supposed to know it.
Twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
unless you somehow guess it, like when he doesn't shoot him, you're like, why didn't he shoot him?
I kind of guessed it. I was like, so he's related to this dude. Because there's no other reason why he wouldn't shoot him in the back of the fucking face.
I just thought he was just like, you know what? Like, because Buscemi tells him early on, like, you used to not be okay with this kind of stuff. I thought it was just a realization, like, hey, you know what? This isn't me. Like, what's the point? Like, she's not coming back. That's how you look at it. That's how I looked at it.
No, not enough bullets could bring her back from the dead.
Yeah, and then it has a twist, and you're just like, I was just like, maybe I missed something.
Mi hermano. You're like, oh shit, what?
You were his little fucking guitar player, and I was just a fuck up. Like, shut up, you fucking crybaby. You're an idiot.
The twist is cool, but like, it's like over As soon as
instantly, instead he goes fucking. Wait, where's my?
And then it's just like it was like off screen practically.
Almost.
Yeah. He didn't have enough budget.
I mean, did we even see him kill all the other people there?
No.
Yeah,
it just cuts.
It's pretty much the first couple shots fly and then it goes black.
He somehow did it.
But back in '95, I'm sure people were like, "Fuck, I can't wait till that next movie comes out, dude. I can't wait."
Now because I've seen bits and pieces of the other one. Now I'm trying to think. I'm like, man, do they flash back to what happened in that scene?
I'm gonna be real with you. My curiosity isn't high enough to warrant us watching that third movie.
Dude, I'll just skim through it, dude. I ain't got actually.
I was thinking about reading the Wikipedia plot.
Yeah. Are they all on there?
They gotta be, dude. Oh, on HBO? I don't know. I'll look it up right now. But yeah, there's weird stuff like that. Like, he's gonna show us all of the different positions that they do during sex, but he's not gonna show us the main villain dying. Yeah. Like, it's so weird.
There's like
3 different angles of sucking on a chin, but killing the main guy.
It's here.
Nah. It's during the filming of the sex scene. Salma Hayek became very uncontrollable and uncomfortable and started uncontrollably crying. So that's like super awkward. Like
the whole time, Antonio Banderas is like trying to hide a boner and like trying to hide her boobies and shit.
But you know what's weird? Because like in the movie, like that happened, I guess, a lot to her early on in her career because when she did the Frida movie, like they were like, "Oh, we're only gonna do it if you do a nude scene."
Was that early in her career?
I mean, she's been acting for so long
that's
now.
probably a big ass fucking hurdle you got to jump over. I mean, anybody, but especially women, probably back then.
Oh yeah, 2002. Frida came out in 2002.
Yeah, so like she really wanted to make it because obviously it's a very important Hispanic, character.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, we'll do it, but you have to do a nude scene.
Oh my god, Antonio Banderas looks rough, dude.
I mean, hey, he's aging like fucking fine milk, homeboy.
He was he's in Hitman's Bodyguard 2, which is kind of funny.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like shit. Right.
I mean, I like him in I just like him in weird movies. Like
you're saying he's all right in this?
No, I
mean
in Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he knows what he is. He's like, I'm a fucking stereotype, homeboy. And I'm gonna be
charisma. Like I think he played the role as well as anybody would play it.
But that's like a stereotypically Hispanic thing, though. Like Hispanic men are supposed to be like fiery and be like fucking suave.
Yeah.
But like,
except if you're fucking Danny Trejo's character, he's like, "Hey, make me a bad guy and make sure I die at the end."
Dude, was that a callback to the first movie? Because his character is wafer thin. You could break his character's story arc in. That's it, and he snaps.
I don't think he has a single line.
He doesn't.
Robert Rodriguez was just like, "Hey man, I like using this guy. Get him in there."
Hey, you got a knife, dude? I mean, I got some with some crosses on it. Cool, go dial a number on that phone.
From Dusk to Dawn, like the third movie has the same name as the first one, right?
You're talking about the character?
Yeah, Danny Trejo, because he's in like all three. But I didn't know. I didn't see the third From Dusk to Dawn. I didn't know that was a prequel. So that's why, like, I was wondering why he's like, because I thought he had 3 different names in all the movies, but he has 2 of them are the same. Because I'm assuming it's in the first one and the third one, because the third one's a prequel.
Yeah.
You're saying the third one is a prequel, or
yeah, the third one is a prequel. No, it is. Okay.
I just didn't know that, and because I've never seen it. And then when you were talking about the names the other day, I looked into it and I was like, "Oh, that makes sense because it's a prequel."
Wow, hold on, really quick, because since we're on this tangent, an executioner's daughter joins an outlaw who escaped death in a journey that leads to vampires. Done. Synopsis. Like, cool.
I mean, after the first one, though, it's like the next 2. It's like there's no more twist.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was funny though. They were like, "What does he look like?" He has a tattoo of a woman on his chest.
On his chest.
All right,
yeah, that was a pretty funny little thing.
What weapons does he have? Oh, throwing knives. We'll look out for him.
Yeah, he was dead as hell. You guys are never gonna see the third one, but the big twist in the third one is that you find out the daughter. You're not. You find out the daughter is Salma Hayek's character. Like you don't know that till the end of the movie.
The daughter of the Mariachi?
No, an executioner's daughter. That executioner's daughter is Salma Hayek's character. From Dusk Till Dawn. He should have prefaced that.
Okay, we're talking about fucking Desperado here, man.
No, we're still on the tangent because James likes tangents.
No, I'm just talking about fucking the man himself, Mr. Rodriguez, dude.
Wait, he didn't do this movie though, did he? He did the story of From Dusk Till Dawn 3.
Which means he probably just took like 3 pages from his original script.
No,
like, here you go, man.
That means he wiped his ass with one of the pages, and they were like, "Man, what a legend!"
I bet you that was like that's how he was gonna start the movie off, and then Quentin's like, "Well, no, let's try something different."
Yeah, let's try something better, Rob. And he's like, "Fuck it, whatever, man."
All right.
I liked seeing the cock cannon or whatever the fuck Sex Machine called it.
Little thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Because now you're like, fuck, but how does it get there? How does Sex Machine get it? There's so much lore.
It's just an item in the universe, man.
I guess in the Robert Rodriguez universe. Does he have like?
And then I forgot to tell, but like for until Dusk Till Dawn, the beer that he drinks, the Chongos, that's like the main beer that Buscemi drinks in the beginning. And he's like, that's all I got, man. Piss warm Chongos.
Is that like the name of it?
Yeah, the brand of the beer.
Oh.
Huh. Oh,
I didn't realize
I know
like
my camera
so much
cut.
stuff connected.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Robert Rodriguez likes to build the universe, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, shit. I wonder how all of this plays into the Spy Kids universe, though, you know?
It might, dude.
I mean, he probably has tons of Easter eggs because, like, I only remember watching them once.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do a movie night and we watch all 3 Spy Kids movies.
Didn't like the second and third one suck? It was
the
only,
third
like,
one's kind of wild because it's all in 3D. I fuck with the third one heavy.
That had like a big ass budget too.
It goes all out. There's like a random Sylvester Stallone cameo. He's like it's like Sylvester Stallone playing 8 different parts. I say we watch it, dude. I'm here for it. That one also directed, written, produced, cinematographized, edited, music, all by Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, it's literally all of it is from him. I'm surprised he may have funded the whole movie.
Shit.
What's
the one after this?
The one after Desperado is Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and Salma Hayek's in that one too. But this movie really did not do it for me very often.
I'm gonna tell you, the critics thought the same thing of Once Upon a Time in Mexico, 66%.
I mean, it's an action movie.
Consistent.
There's not much more to it.
Yeah, but I like
consistent.
I like my action movies to have a little bit of story, but this is not enough. This isn't seasoned enough. Like they sprinkled some table salt on it and was like story, and then I needed more.
A bookstore. All right, tell her backstory or some shit. I don't know.
She has a nice rack. I don't know. That's all I got from this movie.
We just got her for the sex scene, dude. Come on.
I mean, I feel like that is why they got her. But
and for that explosion.
Oh my god, I hated that scene. When the explosion happens and all of a sudden they're like super well composed. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is so bad.
And then they just took the thumbnail from that shot. They're like, hey, let's use it on the main cover, actually.
Oh man, this is some real poster shit. You don't want to take it from the sex scene? Nah, explosions, dude.
So I'm like trying to find the connection of it, and there's like this thing about the connections or whatever, and all it says is like, oh yeah, that weapon made it showed up a year earlier in Desperado.
Man, there's no connections, dude. It's just
random. If it was a Quentin Tarantino movie, there'd be a connection. But it's a Robert Rodriguez movie.
They had it, they thought it was funny, and they thought it was a cool little gadget, so then they doubled down on it and used it more.
Boy, and they lay it on thick when they talk about it. She's like, I don't even want to know about what that is. And he's like, it's a cock gun, dude.
Yeah, what else is it, man? Come
on. What are you, fucking dense?
Stay strapped to get clapped.
Stay strapped and get the clap, I guess. Fuck it.
Oh, you 100% get the clap from that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, I fucked with the whole, like, all the enemies missed.
Dude, oh my god, they didn't hit shit. That was wild.
Except Danny Trejo's character, he hit.
Woo!
It's so
just underdeveloped characters though. Like
all of them are half baked.
They spend the time being like, oh hey, this is the nephew, so you're like, oh maybe he'll do something.
Oh my!
And they have the little like shootout, but it just like. And also,
I hated that fighting scene.
When his leg broke, there's no way. There's no way he would have kicked him with that leg.
You are literally saying all the things that I said out loud while I was watching this movie alone. I was like, where the fuck did the time jump happen? His ass is just walking on that leg.
Yeah.
He's drugged up, man.
And then he's like jumping off buildings and stuff.
Shooting and shit while he's falling.
Yeah.
Well, that's his last hurrah, dude. He was going out. He knew.
Yeah. And then
they took the time to develop, like, not develop, but like
talk
introduce
about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was some badass.
Maybe it was like one of the fucking Robert Rodriguez cousins. He's like, hey, man, come on. Put me in a movie.
He's like, dude, come on. I'm your cousin, Holmes.
Like, fine, I'll write you in, dude.
And I guess that guy he beats up, like whatever his name is in the movie, is his name in real life, which is kind of funny because they also do it with Buscemi. And I'm like, man, they didn't even try to create names for these characters.
Honestly, I think we could write a movie. If this is all it took, we could do it. Easy.
Just go to Texas.
The first one has to have so much more story. It has to.
Maybe it was just groundbreaking.
Well, I mean, due to the fact that like they didn't have a big budget, maybe it is more like because I think it's like a 90-something% like on Rotten Tomatoes.
I really do think
96.
People just got blown away because they were like, this dude made this with a bag of rice and a goat, and that's all he had to his name, and he made a movie out of it. I mean, it's like Clerks, 91%. Right? Like Clerks, everybody sucks that movie's dick because it's like, this dude made this shit on a shoestring budget and like filmed it at night, and like the story behind it is like bigger than the movie itself.
Yeah.
Which could be this movie. I don't know. I've never seen the first one, so what the fuck do I know? I'm talking out of my ass.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. It's a cool
he made
concept.
So much money on goddamn
the whole trilogy, dude.
Kids. I'm just looking at it.
I mean the whole trilogy on that too. Fuck, he made a ton of money. This dude's rolling in it. I mean, it's crazy.
More people reviewed his first one though, like, which is kind of weird.
Well, I wonder what the trailers look like though, right? Because if the trailer's not enticing, who knows if anybody was like, I'm not reviewing that shit ass movie. That looks terrible.
Fuck that.
So it says made on a shoestring budget. Mariachi, however you say it.
Damn, why are you having so much trouble with that word?
Mariachi.
Yeah. We did it.
It says story is not new. However, the movie has so much energy that is thoroughly enjoyable.
But shit, this movie's all energy.
Yeah, but like it starts off with like, oh, short budget. So like it's close to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like it has, they're like, dang, this movie's pretty good for
what
as
it is.
little money as they had.
Yeah.
What was it, $7,000 or some shit?
Yeah. $7,000.
That's not even enough to rent a camera, bro. I don't know how the fuck they did that. It blows me away every time I think about it.
Even with inflation, that's not a ton of money.
No, that it's still not enough to even buy a camera.
I think he lied.
But he
lied.
but he had this stuff already though, and he did it. It's not like
it's like us in this podcast. If somebody wanted to record professional audio, I already have it. Yeah, spend your $600. I already got the equipment. Just
like
pay me.
If someone was just like, hey, I want to record a podcast, and we have only $7,000.
Sure.
They'd be like, okay. And then they come there, give Joey $7,000.
And then I don't get a cut on the back end because I'm a fucking idiot and didn't sign a contract.
Yeah.
And then they sue me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could totally see how this movie rode the coattails, though, of the first one.
The first one's also in Spanish too, so it's like more of a foreign
all in
film.
Spanish?
The whole movie.
It says original language Spanish, so I'm assuming.
Damn.
So it's like the kung fu movies where it was all in like, what did they speak? Mainly Mandarin or mainly Cantonese back then? I don't know.
Yeah, it all depends. Yeah.
And then what, dubbed for American audiences?
Yeah. I mean, that's like the first 3 Bruce Lee movies are like that. And it's like, that's not Bruce Lee. And then after that, when he got big, he started dubbing them himself. But like, you can find like Bruce Lee movies where it's like, yo, I don't know who the fuck that is, but that's not him. I know how that man sounds. So that could have been how the first one is too.
See, maybe we should have just watched the first one, man.
I mean, this is a Friday the 13th Part 2 all over again. We watched the shitty movie instead of the really good one.
Like this movie's it's an okay action movie. Like
I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, dude, I was laughing my ass off the whole time, man.
I think it's cool knowing because we watched From Dusk to Dawn and like knowing about like Spy Kids and stuff.
Not
like
even then.
The characters
the
like Cheech and Danny Trejo. They're all, and then even Antonio Banderas like
they're in all of them. Yeah,
they're like always coming around. And Salma Hayek, like you look at these characters, they're like, man, every Robert Rodriguez movie has at least one of those guys,
bro. Honestly, and it's all the same. And I mean, it's just I could. Oh my god, I'm so flustered. I can't even form a sentence. I can see how Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez are friends because these motherfuckers are like, I'm gonna just do it again. And if they like it, they like it. And if they don't, they can eat my ass. And then everybody always likes it. And then it's like, well, fuck it. Let's just roll around in this money together, dude.
I honestly never knew that Spy Kids was Robert Rodriguez until like we started doing this. And I was like, oh shit.
Wait, he did Alita Battle Angel?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know. Did he write it or shoot it?
He directed it.
Yeah. Because that was part of the reason I got hyped. The camera is giving me so much life right now because you're like, wait a minute, dude, and it's fucking following you. Yeah, he directed it. That was part of the selling point for me, and I've still never seen the movie. I'll always watch.
I love that movie.
It seems hype as fuck. I just never saw it, and it's on HBO, which means I'll never watch it.
All right.
Because it's always there, so I don't have to fight for it, you know? Like, if I have to go to the movies... It's
leaving next month, dude.
No, is it?
No, I don't know.
You fuck! You got me, dude!
Which makes sense. Like, there's a Danny Trejo documentary that's really good, and he did it, like, which makes sense now when you really think about it.
He's like, I'm gonna make some money off you, Danny.
Did it?
Yeah, like...
I actually wanted to watch that, because I saw that while I was looking at the section in HBO.
You know what? Robert Rodriguez looks like a cool dude.
I think he's
I'd hang out with him.
He looks like a dude that would hang out with you.
100%.
Was he born in Texas or something?
Ooh, he's got a picture with Harvey Weinstein though. Ugh.
I mean, everyone from Miramax did.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
He has a lot of good movies. Like at least like
fun movies for sure.
Yeah,
he's a fun director.
He has a bunch of B+ movies.
Oh yeah, I mean we'll talk about it at the ratings, but yeah, I agree. He also hasn't made a ton of movies. Having started his career in '92,
Spy Kids. Holy shit, he doesn't. What the?
Yeah,
fuck? No,
it's like not a lot. He makes like a movie every 4 years or some shit like that.
But he produces a decent amount, but it's like actually like, but he'll make trilogies. Is all he does, really.
Yeah,
he did a music video for "Rain on Me" by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande.
Oh, in
that
2020,
was a banger.
That was. That and We Can Be Heroes are the last two things that he fucking directed.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that We Can Be Heroes is like a children's movie.
Yeah, it looked like it.
It is so weird. Oh, the We Can Be Heroes is a standalone follow-up to The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D.
Ugh, that movie's not good.
I actually read those books. I never watched the movies, though.
I didn't even know they made books, Eric. What the fuck?
I didn't either. Yeah, that's new to me.
Eric's parents are like, nah, you can't watch that movie. You can read this book, though. He's like, fuck it. I'll take what I can get. Let me have it.
I don't know what Red 11 is, but it came out in 2019.
And it was on Tubi. So I think that says a lot.
Horror film.
Is it any good?
It's probably more science fiction than horror.
It has like a 60. It's all his movies are like 60% Rotten Tomatoes. But
wait, it's based on the book Rebel Without a Crew by Robert Rodriguez, which is a non-fiction book. It's a book about how he shot mariachi. I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
it's funny because like one of the big things is a student tries to buy his way out of a huge debt to the tune of $7,000.
Hey, how about that? That laugh though during the music scene, huh? It's pretty good.
What laugh?
When he was playing the mariachi.
Oh, you're saying it's more of a yell. It's not like
it's like a laugh.
That ya ha ha.
Yeah. I mean
that's more of a yell. Like
you're just like yelling.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like an emotion, like hell yeah, like oh yeah, we're doing this shit.
Like, it's like it's hooting and hollering. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a ha ha ha, damn, ha ha ha.
I never said damn, dude, but all right. But it was a good one nonetheless. I don't know if he can sing or not.
I don't think that was him.
Nah, it didn't seem like it.
Or Salma Hayek.
I definitely don't think it was Salma Hayek either. She sounded weird compared to how she normally sounds.
It always bugs me like that when you can tell like they're not native Spanish speakers. I don't know. It just takes me out.
Wait.
Like everything. Like the only two ones that I was like, okay, these are actually speak Spanish was Cheech and like his other buddy.
So wait, they do speak Spanish though.
Yeah, you're fucking crazy.
No,
bro.
I'm saying like they were good.
No,
Salma
Hayek and Antonio Banderas are totally native Spanish speakers.
Their first language is Spanish.
To me, man.
You're crazy. You're blowing my mind right now. I don't even. Antonio Banderas can't speak English.
Yeah, they both have an accent, like a natural accent.
You think
I guess what I'm saying is the boss was the one that bothered me the most.
Okay,
well, he's Portuguese, so it's a different type of Spanish they speak.
I could see the boss, but the fact that
I was like, man, get this out of here.
I didn't even look it up, but I was like, this dude's not Mexican though.
No, he's Portuguese. So like, that's more like Spaniard, like.
I mean,
Spanish.
It's its own thing though.
Yeah, it's its own.
Portuguese
language.
is its own language,
and it's like maybe
it's not like
one word.
It's not like Boricua
like
Spanish, where it's like.
Dude, Boricua Spanish is the one true Spanish. Right?
I think Spaniard Spanish is the one true Spanish.
Antonio Banderas actually is Spanish, like.
Maybe that's why, dude.
But that's why it sounds weird. Yeah.
Maybe I'm so used to just the Central Mexican dialect.
The backwoods hillbilly Spanish, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And but Salma Hayek is from Mexico.
Does she even talk Spanish? I don't think she did.
Does she even talk Spanish? No, I don't think so. She doesn't.
No, but they have like they don't have like either like a Midwestern accent, which is no accent, or they don't sound like they're from California or Texas, nothing like that. They sound like they're from Spanish country.
I heard you slip that in there. A lot of people would fight you on whether or not the Midwestern accent is baseline accent.
Yeah, I know a lot of people talk about that.
Just like no accent.
Yeah, so when a newscaster is learning how to cast the news, they make them take Midwestern dialect classes so that they sound normal, so that they sound American, because every other dialect of American English sounds different. Those people have accents. I don't have an accent.
Yeah, because like East Coast and West Coast, and then like the Spanish populations and stuff like that, and then you have like the South. Like,
but I'm not saying. I guess I'm not saying. I was like, oh, I don't like their accents. I'm saying when a character speaks Spanish,
no, we got that.
It sounds weird to me. I don't like it.
The issue is the crossover point, because we were talking about Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek singing, and you went, man, that shit bugs the fuck out of me, and I was like, no, what's this dude saying right now? They're totally Spanish speakers.
Yeah, Quentin didn't do it well. You're right,
but he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, he's not supposed to.
Which Quentin Tarantino in these bit parts, always great.
He's better in small doses.
He's always just a slimy bastard. In everything he's in, he's just a dirty, slimy bastard.
He was a little funny, though. He was like, hey, man, you guys are dotting your I's, crossing your T's.
Yeah.
Nice job, man.
He said that when the dude got shot, right?
Yeah.
He was a rat or whatever the fuck. He was dirty or whatever he said.
He didn't check out.
No, he was missing those teeth. The dude who was missing those. I saw that and I was like, damn, bro, it must be hard out there in the motherland, because this dude is struggling. He got straight up. How do you? Oh no, my camera died again. How do you fuck up and not have those two teeth?
Dude, I don't know. You grew up in a fucking village that has no fucking dentistry.
I mean, early on she says I wouldn't go to these doctors, and he had like bullet holes in him.
I thought she was saying that though because like she didn't don't trust the doctors, but I guess I could see.
Probably yes.
Okay,
I would just use it for the sake of the joke.
Because she knew, right?
I mean, but you said that, and I was like, "Damn, that makes a lot of sense." That she's way smarter than all the doctors there. Like, duh, idiot.
Yeah. No, it's because she knew that they were taking money from what's his face, Bucho.
Maybe because she wanted to ride,
Shit, that too.
Yeah.
She wanted to saddle up.
Dude, the guy that plays the villain though is always a villain in like these type of movies. Yeah, like let me look at what else he's in.
Is he always a terrible villain? Because he fucking sucks.
He always plays like like
he's just a bad villain.
What's my
so he's
number
in Fast 5 he's the villain.
And then he pulls the gun out and everybody's like, bro, I don't fucking know. You can shoot me all you want. You're still not gonna get the number to your whip. Like, hello?
Number, dude. Shit.
Yeah, that's so weird.
So in Fast 5 I know him from, and he's a villain, he's not very good. And then I guess that's just it. So
was he in
these two movies?
Was in Fast 5?
Yeah.
Random.
He plays Hernan Reyes, so he's the Wait, is that the one where they steal the safe? Or is that
No, that's Yes.
I don't recognize any of these others.
So he's the guy that has the money then.
Yeah. Yeah, because 5 is the introduction of The Rock.
Correct.
And that's when they're fucking whipping it.
Which makes sense because he plays Brazilian in that movie because there's that big scene where he's like, this in America, you're in Brazil.
Yeah.
He's in the Hitman's
But
Bodyguard, I guess.
He's the same character in that movie as this movie.
Yeah, it's the same dude.
Yeah.
Except he gets to put on his Portuguese accent here instead of his Spanish accent.
I mean, I'm sure, yeah. Like, well, Brazil, don't they speak Portuguese? Isn't that natural language?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
They're like the only other country that speaks it.
Yeah.
It's those two places.
So random.
Yeah, it really is. All right, we're 40 minutes deep. I think we can wrap this up. Because at this point,
another funny bit was the whole them picking up the guns. They're like,
oh my god, I was nervous at first, and I was like, oh wait, nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna keep pulling that fucking trigger. Nothing's gonna keep happening.
It was funny as fuck though.
It's pretty funny.
I mean, the action sequences are good. Like but this does feel like a B movie.
But not as good of a B movie as From Dusk Till Dawn. I think he perfected it there.
Well, yeah, he knew by then. He was like, all right, I know the right shit to put in this.
Yeah. Zombie hookers.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
But like this movie, if Quentin wrote it, like it would 2 would have been so much better.
Oh man, could you imagine?
Alternate universe.
Yeah, somewhere out there. I'm sure there's a script somewhere. Universe. They also made a TV show about this.
Desperado?
Yeah, because Robert Rodriguez has that like station or something.
Yeah, he owns his own network.
Yeah, I don't think it lasted.
I mean, shit. I guess when you just got that Spy Kids money.
Yeah.
Well, all he does is like put all like I'm sure it's just a Latin network though, because it seems like everything I see about it is like, I read it somewhere though. Let me go back to it.
I mean, it's called El Rey. It's like the same name that they used in From Dusk Till Dawn, which I thought was kind of funny.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
Is that the name of the news network?
They're like that's like the place that they were gonna go to.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
we gotta go to El Rey.
Right. I mean, when you know shit works, bro, you gotta just keep running with it.
Because I mean, most of these movies are filmed in Mexico or Texas. I'm assuming.
Right? They would have
because they all have like a Spanish background.
He probably has a good rate with some Texan.
It literally says many of his films in Mexico and his hometown state of Texas. Yeah, like it makes sense.
All right, boys. What was your guys' favorite part of the movie?
Favorite part, huh? No, I mean I like the when the guys come in though, the other mariachis. Like, it's cool to see their different like gun.
Dude, the guy had a fucking rocket launcher in this shit.
Yeah, it was machine gun stuff. Like his not Robert Rodriguez. Antonio Banderas is at least like, oh, I have guns inside of here. Their things were literal guns. Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't open that and be like, no, look, it's just a guitar, dude. It's a cello. Don't worry about it.
Like the mechanism of the gun is inside.
Yeah. Wait,
like that is the outer layer. Go ahead.
You thought what?
No, like when he initially put down like in the
bar scene?
El Tarasca or whatever it's called. Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's just a guitar, thank God. And then like the little fake guitar.
It opens.
Cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
almost positive he has like a shotgun in the third one. Like his guitar is a shotgun.
Is a shotgun? Oh shit.
I mean, dude, when you gotta ranch it up, you gotta ratchet that shit up. You're like, fuck it.
I mean, how would there's no way a rocket comes out of that one.
No, one rocket.
That was like a warhead. Though.
Yeah. 6 rockets.
There's no hole. Like,
yeah.
Because once he comes up, it's like
he would. So it was so funny watching the cut.
Like, psh, psh.
Yeah, but it was like in one cut, there's no hole, and then out of nowhere, there's a hole and a rocket coming at the camera, and it's like, I know that you want to edit your own movies. You got to do a better job than that, Rob.
You gotta cut it before that.
Yeah.
The one I thought was funny too was when he had the brass. Like they took the time to cut the hole out so the brass comes out of the machine gun one.
Dude, I loved that. I was like,
I didn't even notice that.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, damn, that's fucking smart. You don't want that hot brass just sitting in the thing. I didn't even see the trigger. Have you guys ever seen
The Faculty?
No.
It's like with Usher and like.
I heard that movie is underrated.
I really like it, and I didn't know Robert Rodriguez did it.
Dude, we're learning a bunch of shit.
Dude, this guy is just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do one of every genre. Whatever, man. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, it has like Elijah Wood in it, and then who's
that movie? Apparently, that movie got failed by its advertising. Like that movie failed because they did not advertise it correctly.
So I rewatched it like honestly not that long ago because
classic, then?
I do like it.
Yeah, I would call it one.
Yeah, probably.
Failed commercially.
I definitely failed commercially.
It had a lot of like up and coming stars and stuff though. Like it had all like those like teenage heartthrob type people.
They told Usher he was gonna be a fucking superstar.
Yeah,
and then
I can see that movie being marketed wrong.
Yeah.
What the?
Eric, what's your favorite part of the movie?
Probably just the humor, man. Like at the end, even like when he throws away his shit, he's like, "Wait a minute, hey, put it in reverse."
Hey, we don't know. We don't know that next time. Yeah. My favorite part's probably the Antonio Banderas' acting, because he seems like such a normal dude. Yeah. He's just like, I just gotta kill this dude who killed my wife, dude. That's it. That's the only thing I care about.
And then he said, "I'm done."
And then I'm gonna have sex with this other lady.
Still
love her though. Still love my wife,
but hey,
it's Salma Hayek, bro.
The whole fact that he didn't like do enough research to find out that that's his brother though is super like ridiculous.
Yeah, the fact that he learned it as he had that fucking 45 Magnum trained on the back of his head,
right?
With the scope.
Probably knew, but didn't tell him.
I mean, maybe.
But Buscemi, did he even see the guy?
No, Buscemi didn't know what he looked like.
Because he just says the name, and then he's like, "Oh," and then they perked up. So
like, he's inside man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just gathering intel, I think. But he seemed clueless.
He gets done bogus.
Buscemi?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
2 knives to the chest, and that's
it. Right.
Right.
Yeah, when he turned around and Danny Trejo's like, "No lines." Wah.
I don't need lines.
I got knives.
It was funny though when they were carrying him in because how silly it was.
Oh my god.
Like, and then it leads up to the description.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, what is this movie right here in this moment? That was like almost a totally different movie.
It's almost like a scary movie, but for action movies. That's like totally the vibe it's giving off. It's like, oh, this is a parody. Okay, got it.
100%. That's some like airplane stuff that happened in that scene. That's what I'm getting. I'm like, this is like, and then it's just like they should have added some. If they added some weird sound effects, I'd be like, oh, this is messing with me.
A slide whistle to boo.
Yeah. But it just felt like I was like, is that what they're going for?
Also, like the beginning of the movie, man, where like he's describing the story and like the shotgun just sends people like 30 feet away.
Dude,
that's because the first movie's good.
It's so the visceral action of these shotguns just sending people into the next fucking zip code is wild. Because he's just and he never reloads. I was checking to see if you saw him reload multiple times. What is it called when
people don't reload in the 90s?
When the thing comes back, James, and like
the hammer?
Right. No, not the hammer. Like the slide that's up top on the gun. When you're done firing and you're all out of bullets, when it comes back. What is that called when the gun does that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it has like a specific like term. Maybe it does.
Okay.
You're empty.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Multiple times his guns were like, bro, you're empty. And he goes, ah! And he's just shooting with the gun wide open. It's so silly.
I mean, I do like how he actually gets hurt though. And like, don't get me wrong. There's some adrenaline like. I mean,
he was squeezing ketchup on that wall, that whole fucking wall. Are you kidding me?
Go ahead, James.
But like, at least it's like, okay, he got stabbed and he just didn't pull him out and then like, start running down the block.
No, he limped.
Yeah, the wall held him up.
And then the kid, dude. Oh man.
Man, fuck
Wrong
that kid.
place, wrong time.
What a fucking idiot. He should have ran way sooner than that.
You should. I mean, why try
What's he
to save
doing
that
in that
guitar?
block?
Like when there's straight up gunshots everywhere.
That guitar that doesn't mean anything. That your abusive father told you is special to him because it makes him money.
Because there's drugs in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was everybody's least favorite part of the movie?
I mean, after the twist when the movie kind of just ends, but then it's like, oh wait, it's not over. We still have a few more minutes, and I'm like, whoa.
He's got to go talk to this dead kid.
Why didn't they use that time to show, like, they did like 14 other action sequences?
You make you make a movie on fucking $10,000, dude.
Just take one of the other action sequences and don't do it, and then put it there.
Maybe he did. He just forgot to edit it in.
It's just sitting there. He's like, I'll put it on the DVD, dude.
You're right. Let's watch the director's cut, and then I won't have a problem.
The director's cut is gonna be a stick drawing that he made, going, and then he shoots his brother. Yeah. His brother dies. He cries.
There's no way they don't get shot at least once. Or are we just like, because he shoots at multiple people
in his little compound, dude.
Salma Hayek does not get a scratch. She makes a 30-foot wide jump and not a scratch on her.
She built different.
She did not get shot.
Jacket on, man.
Yeah. She had those 2 different colored shoes on, dude.
I mean, if that fucking guitar case they had was bulletproof,
that was cool though. It was cool. What was your least favorite part, Eric?
I think in the beginning where like the Cheech's friend like starts to go after him like in the streets, and like Salma Hayek is like coming, and then it's like they're looking at each other, and all of a sudden like Antonio Banderas grabs her, and like he knew that
she made eyes about it. If you were watching Salma Hayek as intently as I was watching Salma Hayek, you would see that she looked behind him and she was like, what the fuck? Like, she didn't mouth anything, but she like furrowed her brow and she like looked behind him and looked at him and looked behind him.
I thought it was random. I was like, what's going on?
Nah, there was a lot of body language going on. And so he grabbed her and shoved her and then he jumped. It was super aggressive though. He was like, you gotta get out of the way.
So some Robert Rodriguez stuff. So like the El Rey network like stopped being a thing in 2020, but now it's a part of like a streaming thing, and it might be on Roku.
Oh, Roku bought it? Roku's been buying a bunch of dead streaming platforms.
It says later via month Roku channel. So August 17th, so it should be on there. Like
I have Roku
it just
TVs.
barely came on.
Yeah. 2021 they like so in 2020 like it stopped being kind of on cable or whatever, and then people sold the shares, and then I guess Roku bought it so then they can play like his movies. So
that's
like
what they did with Quibi.
Smart.
Red was like directly distributed on there.
Oh,
I'm freezing.
Yeah, you're fine.
But what was directly distributed on there?
The Red 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I might watch it on there.
Roku did that with Quibi. They bought all their shit and they're like, yeah, well, you can stream it for free on Roku if you have a Roku device.
That phone app one?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people are saying someone's gonna buy it because of technology, not so much the.
No, Roku said, "Give me all your shit. I want your content. I don't give a shit about your phone platform.
I want your
because
shoes."
all their shows are like one episode or something, like because they're so cut up or whatever.
Yeah.
But like people that actually watched Quibi said like some of the stuff is worth watching, but just like the whole platform is not really like, because it's like I could watch like, and also too, shorts came out not too long after on YouTube, plus with TikTok, like that it couldn't keep up against that market.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hated the villain. The villain sucked, and the tone.
Yeah,
the tone of the movie sucked.
Yeah,
because it's so.
I mean, the villain is underwhelming because like even in the end, it's like there's no big payoff.
Nah. He didn't.
Salma Hayek should have been the villain or some shit, dude. I don't know.
I'm your sister now.
But I mean, I'm sure the third one is whoever that big boss is that he was like talking to, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's who actually sent to kill my wife."
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. Is that the dude from Narcos?
Is that the Colombians? Yeah.
Yeah, the Colombians. I'm assuming.
All right, boys. Cinema Score. Let's bang these boys out. Rent it.
Show.
No. Buy it physically. No.
No.
Buy it digitally.
No.
If it's in a 3-pack.
With all 3 movies, actually, yeah, that's not terrible.
I mean, that's a good buy, though.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishments?
No.
Would you put this on in the background when people are over? Yes.
Sure. Nah. I mean, there's no harm.
I would put it on just so I could be like, hey, so I heard from James that during the sex scene she broke down emotionally. And then somebody would be like,
okay.
All right.
That's disturbing.
Thanks. Yeah, no problem, dude. I mean, we have a podcast. They hand them a business card. Here, you should check it out.
That's a later talk, I guess.
No, wait, what?
Oh, no, it just dawned on my head about if we go to Wizard World or whatever. But I was just like, I mean, no one's gonna watch it, but like I was saying, like we should wear it might be too late to order, but t-shirts with our stuff on it, and
I could get a QR code made.
And then if anybody,
who's first gonna scan a QR code?
I know Pablo Escobar.
Dude,
you don't know Eric.
Don't scan the QR code, then to search blah 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 blah.
If I tell them they could win $500 in Amazon cash, they'll do it. No one's gonna.
Put a little asterisk.
One of us is gonna win it, but like
yeah, statistically speaking. I'll do a giveaway, but
$20, dude.
Nick's gonna win.
Yeah, Nick will win. I mean, shit. At this point, Alex is gonna win if she watches our content.
Yeah.
Would you recommend? Probably.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm a lukewarm recommendation though. I'm real lukewarm on it.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's short and it's an action movie. You don't have to really invest too much into it.
It didn't feel short. I'm gonna be real.
It's like an hour and 40. What is it? Hour and 44 minutes.
Yeah, hour and 44.
Short for me, I feel.
I was like doing other shit in the background.
Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, I got kind of bored with it pretty quick.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, this is boring. And during the sex scene, I was like, I gotta fix these blinds. I think I'm gonna do that. So when you guys were like, no, you saw nipple, I was like, I didn't see shit except for the binder clips I was using to hold my blinds up. That's the only thing I saw.
Dude, I'm sure if you Google, like, someone has that little cut.
Why would I do that? I could just watch Frida for free on Tubi or whatever. Like, I'll see the nipple there.
You're right.
If I'm dying for it. If I'm jonesing for the Salma Hayek nipple.
Who isn't, though,
I mean, according to, E! News, man, it's shit.
Yeah, you get those Google updates too, huh? All right. What are our ratings? What did I give From Dusk Till Dawn last week? I think I gave it like a 7.5.
Yeah.
So I'm giving this movie.
Right.
I'm giving this movie 5.5 shadow nipples out of 10.
I'm giving this movie 6.5 piss beer.
Oh, guys. I'm
giving this movie. Did that freeze again?
No, I froze this time.
Oh, Joey's.
Eric, what did you give it?
I said 6.5 piss beers out of 10.
Okay. All right.
I'm giving it 6 inches of cock gun out of 10.
Dude, cock gun again, dude?
6 inches
hey,
of.
Shut up again.
It did show up again. Who could have known? Definitely not me.
When I made that rating last week, I would have never guessed.
No one would have.
All right, so we're gonna do a scary movie next week, right?
For sure.
What are some Hispanic scary movies?
Dude, we're gonna decide on Saturday morning, man.
Dude,
Don't
Venom 2 is probably pretty scary.
No, we're gonna do that separately. That's gonna be another boys.
Dude.
That's gonna be a boys review.
All right.
The Platform is a Hispanic scary movie. That movie sucked.
I don't want to watch that shit.
It was trash.
I liked it, but I don't want to watch it again. It's not like it's not worth the rewatch.
With subs?
Like yes. Legit? Yeah, I wanna get deep in it, dude. I wanna feel like I'm in the motherland.
Dude, let's watch Rec.
We could watch Rec. I'd be down for it.
I don't know what that is.
That's like a Spanish Spanish?
Yeah, it's Spanish.
It's Spanish,
it's what
right?
Quarantine is based off of, right?
Right.
Is it Quarantine? Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. People love that movie. So, yeah, I'm down. We could do that. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Oh, there's a...
All right.
Subject to change, because you never know.
Meter.
It's good, dude. I'm telling you it's good, Eric.
No, but Rotten Tomatoes has a best Spanish language horror movies. But it's not loaded.
This one's got an 89%. Yeah, everyone's chomping at the bit for some wreck Rotten Tomatoes. 89% on the tomato meter. Only from 38 critics.
I see Wreck 4 Apocalypse.
Oh, wait, whoa.
No, I'm talking about, I'm sure there's sequels, but I'm talking about the Wreck.
All right, yeah, I guess we're subject to change, but I think Wreck is probably a safe one.
And it's Spanish. It's actually not. I thought it was like Mexican, but it's Spanish.
What about Juan of the Dead?
Oh, hell no. I mean, we could do that after Venom, I guess, if you want, Eric.
Dude, they made... I didn't know they made 3 or... Yeah, there's 4 Wreck movies. I did not know that.
Eric just said that, actually.
Yeah, I literally did. Yeah.
Oh, I know you said Wreck Apocalypse, but I didn't realize that was the 4th one. I was like...
He was like, I pulled up one for Wreck 4 Apocalypse.
Oh, see, I didn't hear that. I just heard the Wreck Apocalypse stuff.
Oh, shit, this is a good one. True Time Crimes? Have you guys watched that?
Hold on, we can talk about this after. All right, everybody, this was episode 69. Nice. Where we review Desperado. You know where to find us. It's been up at the top, but if you're an audio listener, go to linktr.ee/soonerlatertv for all of our socials. We upload this bitch on Tuesday sometimes. We record it on Sunday sometimes. So,
sometimes you put an extra one in there.
Sometimes
we do sooner ones.
Sometimes we do later ones. Sometimes, like next week.
There is no podcast.
Yeah. Sometimes, like next week, we're going to do 2. We're going to do Venom and Wreck.
Oh, well, don't promise them that.
Me and James will review Venom. I don't care.
Yeah, I do Venom. Sometimes we may or may not go have a party and also have a con to go to, so we may or may not also be publishing something that day.
I'm recording an episode on Sunday, with or without you guys. That's it. I'm doing it. Yeah, so... Oh, I gotta do the fucking thumbnails for the Wednesday video. Shit. There's more comic book videos coming out for the next 2 months. And if we go to Comic-Con, you're gonna get even more comic book videos every Wednesday.
And I still got my books that gotta come in, and I also got like 10 other books I still gotta make videos on.
That's right, motherfuckers. You're gonna have 6 years of comic book videos just stored up. You're gonna be like, God damn, his house changed out of nowhere.
Right? He just won't quit.
He's a machine. He's got so many books. All right,
the final video is gonna be me on the streets,
just handing them out, looking for just a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.